Actor Clint Eastwood checks under the hood of his car on 1956 in Los Angeles, California. Audrey Hepburn, off camera with baby deer from the film The Green Mansions, 1959. Actress Barbara Roscoe at home in 1963. She operates the stove reading a cookbook while waiting for her hair to set. Academy Award-winning actress Audrey Hepburn arranges a plant in her Manhattan apartment circa 1954. Audrey Hepburn relaxing on a boat in Switzerland, 1954-7. Alan Ladd poses next to his V16 Cadillac, 1935. Bette Davis sinks her feet into the sand as she takes a break while filming a scene in Death Valley, 1941. Actress Gloria Graham, November 28, 1923 to October 5, 1981. American actor and comedian W.C. Fields accidentally knocks the crown out of his boater on a hat stand circa 1935. Cary Grant and Ingrid Bergman in Notorious, 1946. Paul Newman and Joanne Woodward relaxing at home reviewing scripts shortly after they were married in December 1958. Bette Davis and Joan Blondell during a beach shoot for their movie 3 on a Match in 1932. Cary Grant, photographing New York skyline, 1938. Clark Gable sits outside his home in Encino, California, 1951. British actor Peter Sellers points to a headline in The Sun which speculates about his current period of hospitalization. Audrey Hepburn enjoys a quiet moment on set in 1965. Audrey Hepburn in a black Givenchy dress in Breakfast at Tiffany's, 1961. Brigitte Bardot made sure her signature blonde bouffant was just right before shooting a scene for Le Mépris. Jane Fonda chatted with her co-star Anthony Perkins while they took a coffee break on the Warner Bros. Set. On the set of Rebel Without a Cause in 1955, child star Natalie Wood plays with her co-star James Dean. Lana Turner went to the makeup chair to get done up for her scene in The Bad and the Beautiful in 1952. Ana de Armas on set of No Time to Die. Anita Ekberg photographed by Lisa Larson, 1951. Betty Grable and Carmen Miranda, together in Springtime in the Rockies, 1942. Film actress Rita Hayworth grabs a potato from her very well-stocked refrigerator at home in 1941. Bogart and Bacall speak with the press while joining a group of Hollywood stars who have traveled to Washington. Ben Stein poses on the hood of his Mercedes-Benz during a movie shoot in Hollywood Hills, California in 1980. Anna May Wong arrives at a premiere, circa 1933. Audrey Hepburn and Julie Andrews attended the 1965 Academy Awards. Andrews won the Oscar for Best Actress for her role as Mary Poppins. John Lithgow, smiles while attending the opening night party of My Fat Friend on Broadway in New York in 1974. Frank Sinatra, 1915 to 1998, hands the keys of his Cadillac to actor and entertainer Jackie Gleason. Cary Grant wearing a suit of armor, 1946. Cher wears her signature pin-straight hair with a textured bulbous coat, 1966. Bette Davis, circa 1939. Al Pacino, 1970. In 1948, Liza Minnelli, who was 2 years old, meets with her mother Judy Garland on the set of Words and Music. Alfred Cheney Johnston. Anthony Steele and Anita Ekberg, 1958. Clara Bow appears in an advertisement shot for Paramount Pictures in Los Angeles, California, around 1927. Actor Peter Sellers in his Ferrari 275 GTB, 1965. Jackie Gleason, 1916 to 1987, greeted his hometown outside Penn Station in New York in 1962 by standing in a Cadillac and waving. Film star Clark Gable, circa 1932. George Orson Welles, the American actor, writer, producer, and director. Doris Day and Marty Melcher take a break on the beach in France during the Cannes Film Festival. James Dean, greeting fans during the Sweethearts Ball at his old high school in Fairmount, Indiana, 1955. Eddie Fisher and actress Debbie Reynolds goofing around at their home in Pacific Palisades, circa 1955. Lauren Bacall, Betty Grable, and Marilyn Monroe take a break during filming to touch up their hair and makeup, 1953. Gladys Brockwell, 1920, silent film star. Jean Harlow rests on a dolly between shots on the set of The Beast of the City. Julie Andrews looks sweet as she prepares tea in the kitchen of her London apartment in 1959. Louis Armstrong performing an impromptu concert at MGM Studios during the production of High Society, 1956. Marlon Brando, training for his film debut in The Men, 1950. Orson Welles in a movie seen 1941. Robert Redford hailed a cab in Times Square, just a few blocks away at the Biltmore Theater on 47th Street, 1963. Marlene Dietrich takes a smoke break while wearing a turban for her role, 1936. Mary Pickford poses with a camera. Michael Landon wearing a cowboy hat for his role in the TV series Bonanza, circa 1960. Star and his best pal, Clark Gable and his Irish setter hunting dog. Film actress Ava Gardner is just like everyone else. Here we see her taking a break from all the glitz and glamour of Hollywood to iron her pajamas at home. Paul Newman smiles at the camera as he walks along the seashore in 1963. Sean Connery at the Cannes Film Festival on May 24, 1965 in France. Marilyn Monroe is seen relaxing on a sofa bed at home in 1951, reading The Poetry and Prose of Heinrich Heine in 1999. Shirley MacLaine and friends watched Tony Randall hula hoop in 1958. Sharon Tate is photographed in hair and makeup while filming her final film 12 Plus 1, 1961. While in character filming the movie War and Peace in 1956, Audrey Hepburn sketches on a notepad. Sophia Loren takes a break from filming in 1960. Oskar Schindler. Monica Bellucci. Raquel Welch kicks a ball around in a Chelsea soccer uniform while filming Hanny Calder in Arizona. While on set for Possessed, Joan Crawford listens to notes from director Curtis Bernhardt, 1942. Marlon Brando and Vivien Leigh chat during a break from filming A Streetcar Named Desire, 1951. Dan DeRea, Jane Russell, and Jeff Chandler. Hugh O'Brian and Barbara Nichols as cowboys at charity fundraiser party. Ray Danton at home with his wife Julie Adams, 1983. George Nader making toast at the kitchen of his home in Los Angeles. Frank Sinatra, Bob Hope, John Wayne, and Bing Crosby for NBC. Dwayne Hickman, Annette Funicello, and Jack Palance. Jane Mansfield, 1956. Marlon Brando prepare for the role in the film The Men Lifes. Gypsy Rose Lee at a shoot in Los Angeles, 1950. Elizabeth Taylor giving her golden cocker spaniel named Amy a bath on the patio of her Hollywood home, 1940. Ida Lupino giving Santa a birthday spanking, 1942. Nancy Berg doing a shoot, 1964. Princess Anne IRL at the family castle in Balmoral, Scotland. Vivien Leigh's 1930. Lucille Ball at 23, 1934. Deborah Paget shot for Life magazine in 1950. Jane Fonda shopping at Mayfair, 1967. Marlon Brando having a typewriting session with his cat, 1954. Robert Redford, and Paul Newman on the set of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid in 1969. John Travolta and his sisters Ellen and Ann starred in the stage production of Bus Stop in 1976. Meryl Streep and Robert De Niro in The Deer Hunter, 1978. Sharon Tate at her home in Summit Ridge Drive, 1968.